Alright, hello everyone, my name is Shep, welcome back to the Butcher Circus, and today I am gonna be playing with a full support Crusader against another full support Crusader. So, as you might know, Mr. Scrake is, actually you might not know that, you're probably only gonna know that if you keep up with, not the Kardashians, but if you keep up with the Discord server, is that this person's called Mr. Courageous Scrake, because I basically just like to complain horribly whenever my opponent goes courageous, because it's a completely broken virtue. And since this video will probably feature courageous, I am actually going to rant about it as much as I want. The reason it's such a crazy ass virtue to get is because you bring it and you usually get it based off Sacred Blade, which is by itself already a really good trinket for your stun Crusaders. And while the matchup between damage teams and stress teams is sort of balanced most of the time, just getting a virtue is massive. Getting courageous is game breaking because it increases each of your resistances by 25%, reduces your stress taken by 33%, which is just massive. It's pretty much a numbing instance here, and it also gives you a chance to heal your other characters for 5 stress per turn. Like, it's just too much. It is literally just too much, and it is completely unfair. But hopefully, we're going to be getting it today with our little support Crusaders. So this Crusader has a 30% virtue chance already. I only have a 25 because I decided to bring the Penth instead of the Sacred Blade, since both of us agreed to bring a position for Crusader, and I thought, probably wouldn't make too much sense to bring the Sacred Blade, right? So I just ended up choosing the Nepenthe instead, and I'll just try to enjoy myself with it, right? So in terms of how I actually want to play this out, I'm probably just going to... Actually, that sounds weird, but I was thinking of healing the Flagellant there. Maybe not the smartest move, I could just go for Dinosaurs here, but I feel like if I want to win this, it's not going to be through stress, because, I mean, look at this. There's Tattered Chew Toy, of course. This person also loves Tattered Chew Toy. There's a Nepenthe on there. There's another Nepenthe on the Man-at-Arms. I just go for Dinosaurs anyway. Maybe to apply a bleed or two, but yeah, there's Rancid Cure-All and just all this. Yeah, this is not going to be possible. Crit heal for 16. Well, there goes my crit slam, I guess. That's a tiny touch, unfortunate. But we can live with it, right? We can live with it. For now, I'm gonna go for my own crit heal for 14. What's the chance that both Crusaders get a crit heal? I think each of them is a 12% chance, so 12% times the 12% is probably like a 1.1% or something like that, you know. Just a casual Butcher Circus shenanigans. Please don't get the stun, I'd be so happy. Oh, that's unfortunate. There isn't even a stun trinket on this abomination, and he still gets the stun on me. Yeah, this feels horrid, but it would have been so grand to get the Beast Spile going there. Well, it's just a bit unfortunate, right? It's just a bit unfortunate. I guess in that case, it's time to start battling it out. That's all that's left to do here. We have to slowly output stress while my opponent is slowly going to remove it. One thing that I do have on my side, though, is that I do have a Flagellant, so I have Quantitative Absolution. I am going a bit try-hard here. Actually, someone has played this team. It's this team that has, like, kind of 3 frontline characters, and then you just bring a Man-at-Arms because he can fit anywhere. Yeah, I've played against this team before, though I'm playing it very differently. The reason I'm playing this team is because I thought, well, Ship Stress is pretty much the best stress team I know, so what if I play Ship Stress but I put a Crusader somewhere? And I thought, wait, that's literally just Z stress if I put the Crusader in 1, so let's not put the Crusader in 1, let's instead put him in 4th and replace the doggy and see how that goes. And the way this team is actually going to end up turning out is that my main stress output is just gone, which is obviously really bad. If you want to win with a stress team, you have to output stress, so that's a bit unfortunate. But with the support from the Crusader, maybe I can stay alive long enough for my other characters to be the stress stealers, right? At least that's the plan. That is the hope, that is a dream. I'm wondering if I should go Reign of Stars here or Punish, but I am gonna decide on the Punish. I think bullying this Abomination will be really good for the end of the game, because with no Abomination left, I can sort of just chill a little bit, and my opponent can't really save them all too well, because you can clear the stress, but you can't clear the bleed, so what are you going to do about it, is my question. How much longer do I have those damage buffs? Oh, they're both going away. Yeah, I'm not even gonna get the plus damage from the transformation. They just get another free Hanseri and another crit on the Hanseri as well. They don't even have Crimson Hook and they're getting so many crits. This is just unfortunate. This is terribly unfortunate. Well, I'm gonna go for the transform Beast Smile now. This is one of the reasons why just going first on stress teams versus stress teams is like, it's just as impactful. as going first or with a damage team, just as impactful, because you get to use your Abomination first, you get to go for the slam, you get to de-transform Bile first, and basically, if you go second, you're probably just going to have to stun into a Bile, which is just unfortunate. You're always going to be a bit losing in a situation like this, but you know, it's just RNG. You can very quickly just win it back in a turn or two. So, what I think is the move now is actually to maybe just go for the battle here and then start punishing again. I'll drop another punish on this Abomination, and after this punish, he's just going to transform again, I believe, and after he does that, I'll just clear stress on someone. That is what I'm planning here. So, there goes the Inspiring Cry, and yeah, now I go for another punish, because, I mean, I have a Flagellant, and Flagellant is a totally balanced character, right? Yeah, totally balanced character. I can, like, my main move with Punish is just so powerful. If it hits, right? If it hits, of course. The $15 is already coming in clutch for my opponent. That's like the second 85 I go for and I miss it. Yeah, that's just unfortunate. But I'm definitely going to clear some stress now. I swear, if you get the push, I'm gonna be so pissed. Okay, that's good though. Doesn't get to push. I mean, it is a 60, but yeah, thankfully it doesn't happen. And now is when the Inspiring Cry value is really at its highest, because it clears horror, right? So I just cleared 33 stress and probably like 50 worth of horror off that Abomination, so it was just absolutely huge. And these characters really aren't taking too much stress. Of course the Flagellant, because he's a Flagellant, so he doesn't really care all that much. Am I dropping to 0? Yes, I am. Okay, that's unfortunate. I'll have to heal here somehow, but I can manage. Yeah, I can manage. I have a Crusader for direct healing, so this is actually really good. A really good spot to be in. Having a Crusader is actually not that bad in a team like this, because usually in Shep Stress you don't have those heals, and that feels really, really bad. Not to have those heals means that your characters are kind of just sacrificial pawns the majority of the time, but in a team like this, that isn't quite so true anymore. I would love to clear some stress here, but I just have to go for some healing. Of course, a Houndseri could ruin me here, but I'm imagining it does 0 damage. Yeah, I'm imagining it does 0 damage. And with 0 damage, even if it applies the bleed, I won't drop to this, already goes for the blackjack. And he does 1 point of damage. Please don't stun. There you go, no stun. And now I can just safely move to position 1, which is exactly what I want to do. I don't want to drop a redeem just yet, and yeah, regardless of what happens here, I still have to heal from Crusader, so even if I get stunned by a lucky Blackjack or a lucky Manacles, I will drop to Death's Door, which is going to give me some more stun resistance, and then I could just go for a heal, maybe even go for a guard. There's so many possibilities. Now, do I want to just keep biling, or do I want to transform and like go for a rage or something? I think that might be the move here. Let's transform and go for a rage, and then we might bile the next turn. So there's... Oh, okay, that's a lot better. Where you go for another 85, but this one crits, so that Abomination's immediately down to the store. Oh, that is really good, actually. That is really freaking good. The tempo I just got off of that rage is absolutely massive, because now instead of slamming me, instead of stunning me, instead of dropping a V-Spile, oh, still goes for the slam. That's greedy. That is really greedy to still go for the slam there. I'm not going to punish with I'm not going to punish or like examinate, because that would be kind of suicidal here, so I don't think that's a good move. I really don't think that would be a good idea. So instead, I'm just going to redeem. I'm not as risky as my opponent is. And the thing is, if they want to heal here, it's still really bad for them, because all I have to do is like just drop a rake, and then they're afflicted, and they're dazed as well. Like regardless of what they do here, they're just in a really poor spot. They have to go for a risky stun. They do get it, which is good for them, but I mean it's still bad. And right now I can potentially just get an affliction. There might also be a virtue on this Abomination. That would be absolutely massive, because then he wouldn't de-transform. It's a 40% chance that he gets a virtue. Does he get it? Okay, there we go, there's one virtue, and if you go afflicted as the Abomination, you don't de-transform. I mean, if you go afflicted, you de-transform, but if you go virtuous, you don't de-transform, so that's actually absolutely huge for my opponent that happens. And of course, I'm just stuck here, you know, just passing turns, I guess. I'm gonna wait for the battle debuff if it comes. Oh, that is unfortunate, man. That is unfortunate. Who do I heal stress on here? Probably the Man-at-Arms. Yeah, probably the Man-at-Arms. So the thing is, the way this team is set out is that the Abomination right now is definitely my weakest character. Maybe this Man-at-Arms, like this team would actually be doable if I had like Rancid Cure on the Man-at-Arms, and this would actually be really freaking tanky. Because having this backline means that they both have like minus 30% stress pretty much. Man-at-Arms has a bit more. With the Bolster, they're both taking half stress, which is absolutely massive, and I can still he gave a damage buff, and I can still stress heal. He's gonna go for the rage himself. He doesn't do as much damage as I did there. So okay, that's good. He also went for a guard there. Interesting plan. I could have just slammed that, but I honestly don't think that's the play anymore. I'm just gonna pile to just try to punish this doggy now. I don't think like just brute forcing this Abomination is gonna be the way towards success, because I would put myself in position 1 with the Abe, which I don't really want to do, because I do want to make use of my beast file, especially against these two characters that don't have too many resistances for it. And of course, after I do something like that, the Crusader just heals, and I mean, I guess I could punish on top, but my opponent goes first anyway, so it wouldn't really have too many good outcomes for me. So instead, let's just keep going for those bellows, keep reducing my opponent's damage. Powerful pretty much completely counters the bellow. I think the damage buff lasts for 4 rounds. Yeah, pretty much a counter to the bellow. The bellow lasts for 3 rounds, while powerful lasts for 4. But powerful buffs you for a little bit less than the bellow debuffs you. So it is definitely not the greatest virtue that I could have gotten on my opponent's side, but also not, you know, it's not too bad for me either. Courageous would have been worse. Courageous would have definitely been worse. We might be moving towards the Courageous here, I don't know yet, but it is definitely a possibility. Do I think they'll do enough damage to one-shot me? Maybe they will, actually, but I'm not sure. I'm still going to stress heal myself here. I'm kind of worried that even if I heal the Abomination here, I just heal him for like 6 and the Rage still does 20 damage. Because it is possible. I mean, this is a powerful Abomination with Taste of Grandeur and Eagle Eye Talisman. Like, yeah, that's rough. Okay, that's a huge crit repulse though. That's 9 damage, and now with the Spiked Chain and with the crit repulse, I'm actually really hurting the Sound Monster. So that's absolutely massive. I could go for a punish on him, but he's dropping to Death Star either way. My head chance also sucks, so I'm just gonna go for Drain of Stars here. Maybe apply some DOT. Wow, both of them actually apply. Actually really close to getting those resolve checks on my opponent's characters, but yeah, we'll see if it's a virtue or not. Another virtue. Yeah, 40% chance. Actually massive. All of them have virtue chances, actually. I only brought one Nepenthe. And I didn't even bring a virtue trinket. I just brought Flashpoint with Call of Absolution. We both knew we would be playing against stress teams, by the way. Oh my god, that is a huge Manacles now. Yeah, that is a huge Manacles on my Flashpoint. I guess I could just pass. I could just bellow first. I should be fine regardless. Yeah, I'll just pass. Yeah, I'll just pass. Let's just leave it at that. We'll be okay. Crit 13 Manacles. He's even Bellow debuffed and Death Star Recovery debuffed. It's because of those command buffs. The command buffs are huge. He's gonna go for the guard dog now. That is, wait. Oh, they're both guarding. Wow, they're both guarding. Both their characters are guarding here. I don't think guards are all that useful, honestly. They're trying to prevent the resolve check from coming through. Yeah, I do 0 stress here. Don't I? No, I mean, you can never do 0 stress. I guess I would do 0 stress because it's like minus 100% stress taken, but that doesn't work. The cap is at minus 80. But yeah, even doing 2 stress plus 2 stress, that means that he's just gonna do that and he's not even gonna get the resolve check. The reason I went for the bellow after is so I could do more stress to the doggy because he would be at Death Star. But sadly it didn't work out perfectly as I wanted it to. What I can go for here is actually just probably just healing the Abomination a little bit and just dropping another Beast File, I think. I think that's gonna be the move. And yeah, because I got the crit on the repulse, it's actually gonna last me for ages. It's gonna last me for 3 rounds. That's absolutely massive. Of course, it's gonna get countered by the Bellow debuffs, but I'm gonna keep healing. I am gonna keep healing and keep removing those Bellow debuffs. And I'm also gonna go for the Beast Spile here. I could go for the stun, but I mean, look at that stun resistance. It's actually decent. It's not wise to go for it, but oh, that's massive though. I get the 25% death blow with the 60% hit chance. There is justice in this roll, and even though my opponent had all this anti-stress shenanigans, I have the greatest anti-stress shenanigan there is. I have a Flatulted Gauntlet. I don't know if Scrake even has Gauntlet of Absolution yet. I saw his rank and he was veteran, so I am unsure if he has achieved his full potential with with his flagellant strength teams. Probably not. It just completely changes the way you play the game after you finally unlock this trinket, because you can actually play flagellant reliably and like competitively and all that, because before that you can play flagellant with like 2 DOT trinkets or with the DOT trinket and exotic snuff, and it works to some extent, but it's just not great. It's really not great. It definitely feels lackluster. And when you get this trinket, all these teams that you can make and all these teams that you can put flagellant on just become broken. Yeah, it really is a bit much, I feel. So he's gonna drop the Absolution here. The reason I went for the Punish there and kind of just let myself be vulnerable is because I still have a heal of the Crusader, so even if I drop to Death's Door, it's only good for me. Only good things can come out of that. So do I really care? No, I don't. Now, what I have to do here is probably go for a Stress Seal, actually. I will go for a Stress Seal just so I don't get afflicted and just keep spamming those V-Spiles. Do I think my opponent still has a winning chance, by the way? Honestly, probably not. It's just that this Abomination wasn't able to get the kill on me. Their team wasn't offensive enough to bring my Flagellant down to 0, and I still have the 3 Exsanguinates. If they had been able to kill the Flagellant earlier, then yes, they definitely could have won this. But he's just such a difficult character to break through when you're playing with a defensive stress team yourself, because, I mean, how are they gonna deal with him? Bellows, they're doing negative stress, that's for sure. The Hound Series do just a tiny bit of stress and a tiny bit of DOT, but I have, like, huge heals, and I have a stress heal at the same time. It's just massive. Regardless of what happens here, my Flagellant cannot be broken through. After both transformations go down, which, by the way, I can clear the horror from them, it's pretty much impossible to afflict the Flagellant because you're only gonna have, like, manacles and all that. I think the mana arms actually moved back, so you might have Zealous too. Zealous is probably the only good move you have to do this. The only reason that the Flagellant even gets stressed out in most stress versus stress matchups is because the Abomination transforms and you can't really just, you know, stress heal yourself against the horror attacks because you're not actually being directly hit by anyone. One thing I could do here is just go for a stun or something, but I'm just gonna keep piling. I think piling is gonna be the move, and I'm actually going to skip this one ahead because I don't think my opponent can win this. I might just look at the Crusader and maybe it makes a difference, but yeah, there's the crit heal. Doesn't even get the stun on me. That's just unfortunate, honestly. It's just unfortunate, a really unfortunate spot to be in, and you know, I just skipped my Crusader turn. I just get the heal here, so let's go on to the next match. Well, the Abomination is gone, the Crusader went irrational and not courageous, but honestly at this point, even if he had gone courageous, it would have been GG anyway. But, oh, what's he gonna do? I just a bit of stress. Yeah, let's go on to match number 2. Alright, and here we go, straight into a match number 2, and I basically told Scrake, you know what, this time let's do this a little bit differently. Let's bring, both of us bring the position 1 Crusader, just go full on aggression, and that is what I've done. My opponent has gone for kind of a more balanced approach, I see, and gets to go first again. Oh, and he's gonna go for the slam too. Oh man, that feels terrible. Oh, immediately half my HP is gone. Crit for 21. What is that damage? 21. Yeah, he hit me for 9 plus 10. that's what he did. Oh, that feels atrocious actually. Okay. I think I know what the move here is though. I'm gonna transform and just slam that Crusader. And then I'm going to I do 9 damage and I fail the slam, even though I have the red Yaris net for the push chance. Oh my god, I am getting punished for not having flash. And he goes for the stun on my 30 dodge doggy, no F's given, and he gets it as well, the 80% stun chance. The lack of justice in this world, it is insane how it is, but yeah, and I hit for mineral as well. You know what, you know, I'm really considering it, I don't think this match could have gone any worse. Apart from me, like, missing the 93% hit chance, this match could not have been going any worse. Honestly, this is just absolutely atrocious what's happening here. This is unhuman. This is inhuman. This is unbelievable. Okay, that's actually really good though. It looks like if I complain enough, the ring mommy will give me some justice, so I guess all I have to do is keep complaining. A double crit noodles is actually really nice. Of course, I mean, there's horror clears here, so, you know, that's gonna be fun. But at least I can stun the Crusader, which is most definitely what I'm gonna be trying to do here. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to stun him. Of course he's gonna stun me first, so there's that, but I guess in that case I can stun the enemy Abomination, watch me fail the 75% stun chance. Just watch it. Just watch it happen. I mean, I guess I could not go for him, but I mean, I also have Hans Aries, so I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I have to go for him. And he got a crit buff as well. I have to do this. I go for the 75. Thankfully, I do get it. It's actually huge. You know, it could have whiffed. It could have not worked. Not getting it, and that would have been absolutely massive, because after me failing that, he just goes for the V-Spile. And he has how much freaking damage on it? Plus 65% damage. Yeah, me going Houndsary, I would eat a riposte for 10, pretty much. So that would have been absolutely atrocious. But now I can go for my Houndsaries and do a very good amount of stress, because my Harrys are way more powerful than my opponent's ones. Of course, I don't have an anti-stress team like my opponent does, but I have the Crimson Hook. And of course, they get the crit while I don't! Wow, that is something, isn't it? That is something. Even though I have the Crimson Hook, okay. Occultist, I need you to keep pulling those funny tricks with the Abyss Artillery. Oh, okay, that's what I thought would have happened round one. Yeah, that feels much worse, much worse. Failing the 73% hit chance there. Of course, I can't do anything about it. It's not like I have a man-at-arms to just command buff or something. So unfortunate. Maybe the Kalashnikov comp would have been better here. It's this, but with a man-at-arms, and honestly, yeah, it would have been way better. Because the Crusader here is just, he's just getting abused. I don't like Generalist Crusaders. He goes for the 50% stun and gets it. Where is the justice in this world? Why is this man playing like this? He's going for such greedy moves, and he's getting all of them, and I failed too. I missed 2 of my Houndsaries with my attack whistle. I don't get it. I genuinely don't get it. I have no idea how this is possible. This match is making me go insane. I am going absolutely insane because of this one. But okay, here comes the V-Spile. Please don't get the crit. I'm still screwed, let's be honest. I can't pile into it. I can't harry into this. I mean, maybe I can now, but he still has a lot of damage there. And I'm pretty much dropping to this stone already, so, you know, that's nice. Let's just drop the Abyss Artillery now. Do even more stress to this backline. Please hit. Okay, that's a good hit, though. That's a very nice hit. Is he going afflicted from that? Probably not. He has minus 5% stress taken, minus 20% stress taken actually. No, he's probably not going to go afflicted, unfortunately, but yeah, he's probably not. Goes for the command buff, gives himself even more accuracy. Command buffs equals crits, we all know that. I still have my Abomination turn. I'll be able to transform again and go for, like, I don't know, something. I'll definitely be able to go for something. Probably a slam on this Crusader at this point. That's probably going to be the move. He gets another crit. Do I get the Virtue? I don't think I do. It's at 100 stress. But do I get it? No. I get abusive. Okay. You sick, unholy vermin. You stain my honor. Says the Crusader. Yeah, he's pretty much a goner. I don't care that he's a Death Star. I don't care anymore. I'm gonna go for another slam here. Of course, I get pretty much a mineral, but I do get the push this time. Okay, wonderful. And look at this. It's round 4. And look at the difference in how this match is going. Even though my opponent is pretty much playing the exact same team, except with a Crusader in position 1, just me playing this weirdo-ass comp is making it so different. Goes for the 25% chance, does not get it, and I am considering going for a stun here. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the stun. I am gonna go for the stun. Wow, that's gonna be... Okay, that's just 1 affliction though, that's fine. That's fine. Another abusive! Oh my goodness. I mean, they are on point at what I want to do with this team, right? I want to be as aggressive as possible, but I think they kind of missed the mark and they're being aggressive against each other now. Which, you know, not very cool, bro. Not very cool, I must say. But okay, that's 1 affliction on their side as well. Hey, it's masochistic. Probably the best affliction you could ever get. So, you know, that's fine, I guess. Goes for the bellows. Yeah, it's gonna be another 2 afflictions. So I am gonna de-transform based off of that. But that's fine, I think. I go masochistic. Do I do enough stress with the Abyss Artillery? I should, actually. I should, if I hit. But I go abusive as well. That's 3 abusive. That's minus 5 accuracy too, which is actually really the downside here. Getting that minus 5 accuracy, because now I probably miss, but I don't, actually, I don't. And that's going to be so much stress on this doggy as soon as he clicks. So much freaking stress. Their backline is being demolished. Just imagine if I still had the flash ones from the previous match. Yeah, that would That would have been gross. That would have been absolutely gross. Dropping like a Rain of Sorrows or two on here. Oh man. Oh man, these guys would have been so screwed. But yeah, pretty much the Occultist has been the MVP this match. Just trying desperately to win this. Here comes the Hound Series. 0 damage. We love to see it. We love to see it. And do I harry here? Wall breakers, all of you. Do I harry here is the question. I mean, can he hit me? Yeah, for sure. Can I hit them? Kind of. Is there a point in waiting? Not really. I mean, he's going to transform and do something, right? And then he can't de-transform Bile, so maybe there is a point in waiting. Maybe there is just a tiny point in waiting. Yeah, fine. Maybe I get a crit 10. No, I don't. Yeah, there's a point in waiting because after he does his turn, he can't de-transform and respile again, so it kind of makes sense to do this. He's probably going to transform Rake here, I imagine. Do something of the likes. Yeah, there goes the Rake. The Crusader's probably a goner. He's a goner with a crit, actually, which, you know, that's totally fair. And I've ran out of transformations already, which is a bit unfortunate, but I could go for a stun here. I mark myself, which is the coolest act out ever, and I think I'm gonna go for the stun here on the Abomination, potentially remove his turn, which I do, and now the Hound Theory is actually huge. The Hound Theory is huge here. Yeah, this could actually be one. The thing is, I just need like one more Abyssal Artillery to do like a crit 8 on this Man-at-Arms, because I am abusive, right? So I need to do like a crit 8 on the Man-at-Arms, and he's dead to the stress, you're dead to the stress, and that's pretty much GG. Is he gonna heal himself? No, that's not a self-heal, chef. That is not a self-heal. Oh my goodness, that is absolutely not a self-heal. I'm gonna drop the Demon's Pull here. I think that's the move. Let's drop it on this MAA. Yeah, there he goes. Get rid of the corpse. 50 horror on the Man-at-Arms. That is a lot of horror, man. That is a lot of horror. I'm definitely gonna go for the Hound's area here. Do I think I'll do 0 damage? Oh, I resisted our debuff. I doubt it. I mean, I will be at this store, but yeah, there's a chance I do 0 damage. It's not too likely, though. That's the thing, it's not too likely. What about you? You're masochistic? Nah, there's no way you do damage. Yeah, there's no way you do damage. Let's go for the Harry here. We gotta do it. We gotta do it. Okay, that's fine. They're just doing stress to each other. I don't care. There it is. At 25, it strikes again. I am getting so lucky with the death blows, despite the RNG that we had earlier on. And now I can maybe go for a double summon my A-bomb. Oh my god, he's not feeling good. He is not feeling good. How much damage is this? Oh, if I do this, he dies, by the way. Yeah, if I do this, he's dead. Let's go for it. Yeah, he's a goner now. I get the stun on the Man-at-Arms. Okay, Man-at-Arms is no more. It is now the Crusader pretty much in the 1v3, which he can definitely do. Is he gonna go for the heal? No, he's just gonna go aggressive. Does he get the death blow? He doesn't. He doesn't get the death blow. So it's now 1v3. How do I want to handle this? Probably with stuns, right? Probably with stuns. He doesn't have Zealous. I think going for my masochistic turn is the smartest move here, not the abusive turn. So I am actually going to heal myself here. I think it's the wisest move because I could fail the stun on there. I'd rather just keep my Abomination alive for a bit because he doesn't have Zealous, right? So with no Zealous, we might be being chilling here for a bit. You are dropping to the store and also taking horror, so that's fun. I guess I go for this turn first because he hasn't dropped to this store yet. And okay, even more stress being dealt. Still does 8 stress despite the other guy not even being at this star. I think I definitely go for the stun here though. Definitely go for the stun. 80, the 80 doesn't work. Oh man, oh man. And now I have a few plays to do. I think I just go for the Stygian Embrace, right? I could go for the Weakening Curse to potentially get the Virtue. But no, I go for the Stygian Embrace here. That's going to heal the doggy at least for a little bit, keep him alive for a second. So let's hope that works. My Occultist will probably die here because I don't have weirder construction, so all I need is like Masochistic and Houndmaster to do a couple act outs, and you know, he's just a goner. Goes for the stun there on the A1, but thankfully he's a bit of a tank right now, and I can go for a Weakening Curse, I imagine. Yeah, let's go for a Weakening Curse here. Oh, he's close. He's close. Extra stress on both of them. That's exactly what I need, right? And I go for this. Yeah, he's virtuous still. Look at that. 104 stress. That's how you know. That's how you know he's gone virtuous. That's how you know. What is he gonna get? He gets focus, not courageous, not what I wanted to see. He doesn't get courageous. I mean, focus is still pretty good. It gives you 10 accuracy and the 8% crit, and it buffs like another character, like just one character, but yeah, that's still pretty good. Maybe I should have gone for the stun before rolling for the virtue, huh? Yeah, maybe that would have been the move, but I guess I'll just do it regardless. And I do get it anyway, because there is no justice in this role. And now you have to deal with 2 stun characters with your Crusader. I mean, you did go Virtuous, so my stun chance right now is literally a 5%, but I mean, all I need is to hit, and maybe I'll get there. Oh, another little bit of damage. He's fine though, don't worry about it. And there we go, the second death blow is the one that lands. All it would take for me to die here would be 1 Houndzeri. Not even a crit, just 1 Houndzeri and my entire team is gone. Literally such a close match. But anyway, hope you all enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you again another time. Cheers.